are networking events worth it for your business? I remember when I first started my business, I used to go to lots of networking events thinking that I'm able to get some sales out of it. And to my surprise, I'm unable to get any sales. And comment below if you have been to a networking event and it really feels like a selling event where everyone is trying to sell you something. Comment below, share your thoughts, like this kind of event, like what is your experience? Is it good? Is it bad? How you feel about this kind of networking event? Share your thoughts. So I've been to so much networking event and I'm unable to get the sales, and it makes me wonder why. What is the purpose of a networking event? And then I realized that networking event is nothing more than just to meet new friends. It's not a place where you build a relationship. It's not a place where you get your sales. It is just to meet new people. And when I realized it, I start to apply these three things. When I go for a networking event, I can see tremendous result for my business. So the first thing I do is I never sell anything when I go to a networking event. So I just introduce myself and a bit more if people ask me about my business, and that's about it. So I will not say how good is my product, how good is my service. I will not say all this until people ask me what I'm doing, then I'm going to share a bit. But most of the time, 30% of the time is myself, 70% is about them. So that's what I do, the 30-70 rules. So that's the first thing I do is 30-70, and I don't sell anything. The second things I apply is, you see, networking event, there's so much people, and most of the people are trying to make the most out of it, so they try to network to a lot of people. So for me personally, I only get 5 contacts, so I only need to know 5 people, and I really know them. Okay, 5 people. I'm gonna go to like every single person in the room and try to network with them, because I know that I'm unable to establish that rapport and build that momentum or a bit of that relationship, but more towards establishing that rapport. So I only network with 5 people, and that's about it. And the last thing I do is I always follow up the very next day. I follow up with what they are interested in, maybe what is their hobby, or what they need, or what kind of support they need, or if they if I don't know about what they like or what is their hobby or anything, I just follow up with just a hi and so on. But I follow up and I make friends from there and build that relationship from there. So when I go for a networking event, to me it's nothing more than just meeting new friends, and that's all. No selling. It's not a selling event. So most of the networking out there is more like a selling event where people trying to sell you something, and it doesn't really feel right for me. And of course, if you have a community, which is very good, because community is where you build that relationship, and that's where sales come in, because you already built that relationship and people trust you, and people is able to refer you some of the people they know, and because they know you are good, in your expertise, that's where you start to have some sales. So if you're thinking to go for a networking event and you want to make some sales out of it, think twice, because a networking event is not for you to sell something. It is for you to make some new friends, and that's about it. So in summary, the three things that I apply for myself: first is never ever sell in a networking event. Second is meet just 5 people in a networking event, not everyone. So to really establish that rapport, so people is able to remember you and it's easier for you to follow up. Okay, the last one of course is to follow up the very next day. And with that, I hope that it helps, and thanks for watching my videos. And do remember to subscribe. Thanks.